Welcome back, citizens of the Omniverse, for episode 11 of season 6 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I apologize for the delay with this one. Obviously, if you've been keeping up with the community posts or any of my socials, you know, there's been just a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. We had a passing in the family, a pretty immediate one, and yeah, so we just kind of been dealing with that. But it's time to move ahead and see what happens in the upcoming episodes of this, because we're getting close to the end of this season, and then we'll be heading into the final one. Before we do that, if you haven't already checked out my reactions to Agent Carter, that's on Patreon, as well as the full-length unedited reactions to all of these. You also get early access. You get to submit your own comments, questions, and fun facts for me to read at the end of these episodes. You can do all that over there as well, and you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And that all stand out of the way. Let's get ready to hop into episode 11, From the Ashes. Here we go. Not handling flight very well? What the hell? Or...
Mac.
Wait, what the... Alright, how did we get here? Oh my god, there's blood all over her hands.
It's fine. I did this to you.
You did not. Your body was just used.
Why is she keeping us alive?
Collateral, probably.
S.H.I.E.L.D took the gravitonium device.
She said it still contains their energies. The plan is to open it up, only she doesn't know where to go. I didn't tell her anything.
I mean, where would you go?
Think about these temples.
We know where one was.
No one knows Benson.
That's a name I haven't heard before.
Oh, you bitch. Well played, well played. She's getting better at pretending to be the people she's inhabiting. God damn it, dude. Oh, right, sorry. But we know about the one that Hydra kept to themselves, where they were utilizing that like pool of it.
Are you sure you should be up and about? With all due respect, Agent Johnson, if you make me go back to the infirmary, I'll mutiny.
Understood.
I'm just hoping Mac only used radar stealth, maybe didn't reveal its ability to cloak.
He's working on another lead.
Yeah, and then what? S.H.I.E.L.D just overwhelms us again?
Oof.
Team Fitzsimmons is searching for a way to prevent that.
Team Fitzsimmons. Aw. I hope so, because we don't really have a good way to combat her at the moment. Unless Sarge has something up his sleeve now.
While simultaneously placing the brain into an unconscious state, it's actually a very complex piece of neurochemistry.
Assuming it's neurochemical at all.
Paradigm could be limited. Yeah, right, we wouldn't want to limit ourselves.
Oh my god, he just wants to be a part of the conversation.
I don't need to ride the roller coaster. That is your thought process. Please just tell me how to prevent her from wearing a body like a sock puppet.
That's a way to put it.
On top of it.
Dude, literally Deke is just parroting what they're saying with different words.
But his body's being inhabited by some being.
We've seen it before with Robbie Reyes. I've loaded the room with equipment. I'm running every multispectral scan I can think of, trying to understand what's inside him.
She'll get him to tell us.
That's only if he really knows.
Daisy, she thinks he's remembering us.
So you never even questioned where you came from?
Trying to get revenge for something that never happened.
It's not like the lies you tell yourself are any more true. You want me to be someone I'm not.
I mean, yeah, she's really hoping that this all pans out in that direction.
If you have his memories, can feel what he felt, I'm hoping that you will...
Not the cure for your loneliness.
Oof. Oh, god damn. Don't worry, it's just a flimsy table. That's all it is.
He's being defensive.
That's what you took from the conversation.
Yeah.
But it's not something we can force.
Maybe we should. You were Melinda May. You could beat it out of him if you wanted to.
But she doesn't want to because of the face.
She said that there's another thing inside of him that could defeat her. We should be focusing on that.
Waking that part of him is exactly what S.H.I.E.L.D was trying to do.
That's also true.
I'm sorry, May, but the person that is in there is not the man that you loved.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna have a fight?
I wish he was back. To remind you of the days I was your SO. And also, to look for the good no matter how scared you are to face it. You want to force it out of him? Go ahead. But if it backfires, it's on you. We have enough to worry about with Mac and Yo-Yo MIA.
Oh my God. Oh, the tension. And I get where everybody's coming from. And I don't really know where I land on it all either. It's just one of those things where we don't really know the right maneuver until we do it or until we make it.
I expect to see more of the team here.
We need to be careful about who we trust.
Well, let's get to it.
So far, so good. And the irony of those statements.
The Alas, as they're called, the monoliths, could be used to open a doorway between our world and the world where S.H.I.E.L.D comes from.
Interesting.
I found a passage referencing trapped souls yearning to be free.
Okay.
Well, I've narrowed it down to 3 possible sites, but my money is on the one at the intersection of 2 ley lines. It would prove Keller right once again.
Oof.
I'll make sure to tell him you said that.
Oh, well played.
All right, perfect. Well, we'll start.
Oh, good job, Yo-Yo. And he picked up on it immediately. That was well played. Well played. It's good to know that we know that she doesn't have access to their memories and all of that.
Vincent. Give me the location.
Uh-oh. He deleted it. And now...
Well, if you've made up your mind.
Oh! I don't know who you are or were, but goddamn, that's fucked.
So the stories are true.
If you heard the stories, then you know what I'm capable of.
There's no saving that dude, man. She's something else, man.
You were giving such an informative presentation before we got interrupted. Care to continue?
God, now I hear it from watching Pluribus. I got 2 episodes of that I still need to catch up on.
If you want me to help you end the world, I'm gonna have to pass. I won't give you anything.
Do you feel the same when death is closing in?
Death doesn't scare me.
Maybe it doesn't.
What about the death of someone else?
If you're here for another walk down memory lane like Agent May, I'm not interested.
Forget what May said. The other thing inside of you, it's getting stronger.
I can feel the rage churning underneath my skin.
Use it. Let the anger out.
I don't want to. I want
That's
it
his
gone.
secret. He's always angry.
Scared?
Are you a little bitch? Are you a little bitch, baby?
You're afraid that this is the real you.
I mean, and his whole life has been a lie.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Only a little bit, it seems like.
May said I was like a father to you. You got some daddy issues?
Oh my God.
You are nothing to me. Do you understand? You are nothing.
Good bluff, good bluff, good bluff. Oh yeah, it was definitely getting to her. It's a good poker face, though.
Where are we on the S.H.I.E.L.D problem?
Progressing slowly.
But we have analyzed some potential weapons to use against her.
I mean, that's a start.
So, Sarge's hypothesis that the sword could be used to kill S.H.I.E.L.D does have merit.
The metal has a familiar crystalline structure.
All right, well, there we go.
Exactly.
So it
Yes,
wasn't that ridiculous. Shut the fuck up.
None of this matters unless we can get within stabbing distance. I gave you a clear objective.
Can we not modify this metal into like a bullet or a projectile of some
I'm
kind?
not gonna stab my friend through the heart.
Daisy.
We need to find something right now because I'm not getting anywhere with this thing that's downstairs.
Maybe because you don't want to listen to what he has to say.
Oh my God, everyone's against her on this, which I get, given everything.
There was a reason you rushed off to space last year.
I went with you to find Fitz.
We both know it wasn't just that. You have a pattern.
Of running.
I was recently reminded that it doesn't do any good to keep things bottled up.
No, yeah. I love you guys so much.
To work, you've got to be willing to put me in danger, Mac. This whole thing.
My decision to come along was just tactical. S.H.I.E.L.D can only possess one person at a time. This way, at least one of us will always be away. And I knew that getting S.H.I.E.L.D off the base would buy the team some time. They'll figure out a way to stop her.
I suppose I can see how that's a smart plan.
Oh, I love that. She had to concede a little bit there.
The Allah of creation was the most powerful. It reaches into your mind and builds what you see. Your people have great imaginations, but lack the control to create anything other than what you fear.
Interesting way to explain our little fear debacle earlier then. Oh, Oh, she's going to allow it to actually manifest his fear.
Find it if you have to.
Wouldn't they also see it? Because it wasn't unique to each person, visually speaking. Okay, here it comes. What is it? Who is? Oh, it's gonna be his lost love.
Thomas. How did I get here?
Oh no.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Uh-oh. This is great. This is not good. Well, does she like never open it, I wonder? One step at a time. I want to know what it says.
The memories, I always felt them, but they started coming into focus when I was lying on that table.
And one of the people that you can see more clearly is me.
It doesn't mean anything.
No, that he admitted it, though.
I'm not your guy. I'm not that rage either. None of it belongs to me.
I think you are something.
Oh! She's gonna keep killing him until... Okay. Oh, that's not at all what I thought was gonna be happening there. But that's why she was asking that question. If I keep killing you over and over again, all the things will start getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Is that the theory?
I took your advice. I stopped running from the problem and I tackled it head on.
I meant try a little emotional honesty, not murder.
Is it murder if he's going to come back?
So you decided to snap his neck. What if he doesn't wake up?
If it gets us answers, I don't mind taking the risk.
God damn.
Strong enough to
Oh
kill
my
Izel. I want to know
God.
what he is. Check your scanners and tell me what you see.
Wow, she's finally calling the hard shots. And that is exactly what she got pissed off at season 5 Fitz for doing, or as well. Though, different circumstances, but still.
You'll be waking up soon.
Good.
It's a lie, Benson.
Don't listen to it. It's not real.
My dad and sister begged you to hold on longer. I heard that too.
Oh, that would be heartbreaking. If he was just around the corner to waking up and he pulled the plug, he's the reason he's not around anymore. That's the fear. Okay, what does that bring? What was the point of that from her point?
You can create Thomas again and again, and each time his death will be your fault.
And that's not
Care for a second try?
him, though. That is still kind of fucked up, though.
Dying would be a relief now, wouldn't it? But it's not an option.
What do you want to know?
And she wins. God damn it.
May, I think we might have a situation downstairs.
Something like that.
She's trying to wake up what's inside him. She thinks it knows about Izel.
No, bad idea. Bad idea. The last thing that we need is another alien demon thingy running around the base.
Kind of with Piper. Is it though?
Piper, I know this isn't easy, but I don't think Sarge would do that. Not after.
Is that really a risk you want to take?
We don't have a lot of options at the moment, sadly. Oh, wait, are we going to see the moment he was created? Yo, that's cool. Oh, I love that split diopter there.
Remember anything new after your second trip to the great beyond?
I said, get out of my way.
I am not going anywhere, so talk.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck?
Show me what you are.
You don't know what you're doing.
How many more times do I need to snap your neck?
I need to find...
You are not going anywhere. Show me what you are.
Show me what you've got. Oh. He just bitch smacked her. What is this shit, man? Yo. Holy shit. Ain't denting tables no more.
What exactly is your plan here?
Either he tells us what he knows about S.H.I.E.L.D, or we find out if a sword can actually kill someone like him.
Oh my God.
I sure would have done in Benson's shoes.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, we saw a glimmer of that in the framework. That's the pain point about these illusion things when it happens. When you know it's not real. He knew going into that was just a manifestation of his mind through this thing. It's all of his fears and his doubts. It's not fact, you know? So like, it's just, I don't know. But then like the Coulson thing, whose mind was he made from when that happened? Was that Coulson himself when he went down to visit it like we saw before? Or somebody else? Or, you know, like at the end of the day, it's a copy, you know, it's not like it brought him back to life. He's still buried out there somewhere. There's going to be things that obviously in the gap between when this happened and there that he doesn't know anything about. And it's just always that thing about it. Unless there's something magical that compels you about the thing, you're just falling prey to an obvious falsity. Like it's just something lying to your face that has the face of somebody else. I always have to like suspend some disbelief when it comes to that when you're in these scenarios, unless you give me like something is forcing your brain to not know this isn't real, which doesn't seem to be the case here. And it's just like one of those things like, God damn it, dude, I get it, you feel guilt, but you know what this is. They're telling you what this is, and then he's still like conceded to it, you know, but whatever.
We're changing course.
Benson must have given her the coordinates.
Well, her plan doesn't work without that.
That's a good point. What are we going to do with the football then?
I'm sorry.
Don't blame yourself.
I might a little bit. Oh.
You need this?
Yo. Okay. Is she going to try to run out and then she's going to yo-yo back into the crate? Or what? What's the plan here?
Do you really think that would work?
It worked well enough.
Oh! They got him out of here, and he's the one with the location in his brain.
He already told me where to find my tempo.
And now he'll tell my team.
We'll need hosts for when the gateway is open. Let them come.
All right. Okay, he got the intel out at least. It's a fairly decent maneuver. I thought we were going to eject the football, though.
You looking for this?
You wanted to wake me up? I'm awake. This is what I have.
Do you really think you can beat me?
Yes. This time I'll actually kill you.
Go ahead. It'll be easier than doing it myself.
Oh, is that
Come on, what are you waiting for? Do it!
what he's trying to do? Oh!
If it works on me, it'll work on her. But you have to do it now before I get any stronger.
Why would he have known
wait.
that?
Don't you understand?
Oh, yeah.
Her song ringing through every bone in my body.
What memories?
It's too late for that. I'll lose control. I could kill everyone here. End it!
Uh-oh. That is very Coulson. Wow.
You were gonna sacrifice yourself. That's what Coulson would have done.
I could kill you.
You won't.
Aww. We need to update you on the name thing.
What is she doing?
Making her dreams come true.
It's about to begin, it seems like.
Maybe we could hyper-stimulate our brains with some sort of chemical.
What?
If she possesses us, she won't be able to put us into an unconscious state.
You're suggesting we all take amphetamines?
I mean, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
We both just please shut up for a second.
Oh, is he actually cooking something up?
Pain. Her song ringing through every bone in my body.
Her song, the way she controls the birds.
What is it?
It counteracts the tone.
Think about it. Atoms are mostly just empty space, and if they're gonna pass through each other or intertwine,
she's aligning her atoms through harmonic resonance.
Let's go, Deke!
Matching the frequency of this alloy out of phase.
It'll create a sonic barrier.
Yeah, I'm gonna get started on a design.
Let's go, team!
And we could build a prototype in a couple of hours once we have a design. Let's get started.
It's your job, bud. Get to it. Build it off of your gravity belt. Aw, let's go!
Benson in a containment pod in the Yucatan.
Benson?
Yeah, apparently S.H.I.E.L.'s headed to some ancient temple where she can unlock a doorway to a realm of unspeakable evil.
A Tuesday for us.
Do you think he can control these powers of his?
I think Sarge's powers are very, very dangerous, but they might be just what we need.
You sure?
Not at all. All Coulson wanted was for us to take care of each other. And I think if we do that for Sarge, that he'll do the same for us.
We can only hope.
This temple was built from the same stone as the Dialis. When they all resonate in harmony, they open a gateway to my home.
So you can go back there?
No. No. You wish.
If it were that easy, you would have done it already.
True. With the Dialis destroyed, there isn't a way to complete the ritual. We must rebuild them.
Yeah, they can't resignate their current form.
The 3 monoliths, as you call them, you've seen them intact. You know what I can do with them. So your minds are going to create them for me.
Out of fear?
Our worst fears have nothing to do with you or the damn monoliths. It has to do with losing the people we love.
And we've already faced that fear. We're still here.
You're not gonna get any help from us.
Something's happening.
Who's that?
Oh no. What? The hell? Oh no. Is that him or one that was created by this rift?
We may yet save Chronica 2 from its extinction level event.
I came to a different conclusion. I recommend reassigning hunters to establish Chronica 3.
Request denied. If we can reclaim Chronica 2, conquest is unnecessary.
The first rule of data is always have a backup. Without Chronica 3, Chronica 2 will be vulnerable.
I see no flaw in our current plan.
That is because you are the flaw.
Oh my god. He's out here General Zodding all over these plans out here, man.
You have your new targets.
God damn it, dude. But yeah, it's nice to know that Sarge, that Coulson is in there, at least his memories, in the way that they manifested and branched off of him during his creation process. He's still not him, our Coulson, but he is a Coulson. So I think that's kind of fun to have that revelation, but he's also more than that, because he has also kind of been blended in with these, with whatever this entity is that S.H.I.E.L.D. is so afraid of and desperately trying to get the aid of as well. And she wants to bring all of her people out into the corporeal realm to give them bodies to live and prosper and take over the world. Wild episode, man. Daisy and her whole journey through this episode was so fun to see her wrestle with all this. Also, just obviously not wrestling it for a point, because I get where she was coming from, and I was kind of on her side for a while. And even if this Coulson does have his memories, it doesn't automatically make it Coulson, especially when he opts to use them in other ways. But now that they're getting clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer each time he dies and recovers, now he's behaving more like him. He remembers their faces. He remembers their names to an extent. And, he's also getting more powerful every time that happens, which is the more terrifying caveat to the whole ordeal. But now it's just like, okay, well, now what do we do? Because now it's almost that she's, the Coulson, at least the aspects of him that would have been in there were more muffled, more buried. And the more she does this, the stronger he gets, the more prominent those get to be. So it almost works counter to her previous, at least thought process with everything. But I don't know. We'll see. Once he started to remember more, though, the Sarge we met was willing to sacrifice all of his pawns for his endgame. But now he's willing to sacrifice himself, which is the big turnaround. That's the sign she needed in that moment, on top of him using the name she had when they met. So that was kind of interesting. And then the Deke Fitzsimmons thing that was going on throughout this, where at least for a long time throughout the episode, it was really just Deke just repeating exactly what they were saying in a different way. until he came up with his own proposition, his own little idea that came in towards the end and really actually played a part. I mean, he had always been listening, but he's also not dumb by any stretch, but also up until that point, I just think he was just trying to be a part of the conversation. But it paid off in the end. They've come up with an idea to counteract her ability to possess them, as well as whatever else they can use that knowledge for, which is a multitude of different things. Why these blades, this metal, does something. So that's so fun. And now also we got this lingering thread with the Chronicoms, who have now, their hunter unit has usurped, very Zod-like, everything going on here. And they're like, oh, nope, we got to conquer, we got to back up, we got to do whatever we can to have a fail-safe for our species and go beyond the protocols that have been established so far so this doesn't happen again. And I'm wondering, though, this coming in right now, is that going to be something we resolve in this season, or is that just going to be setting up and laying the seeds for what the problem is going to be in the final season? Kind of curious about that. I do remember somebody saying at one point that season 6 and 7 are really one season, you know, because it's kind of got the runtime of if you combine them both, the runtime of a usual old school season of the show, but that it's kind of like a part 1 and part 2 of the same story. So I don't know, kind of curious about that. But she's got the monolith, she's here, and I'm wondering though, like, if this brought the kid from the future, Flint, if it actually somehow brought him here, like the real him, or did it create them? While their fears were not the monoliths themselves, but the people they love and care about, one of those people that they learned to love and care about over the course of their journeys was the very kid that could literally recreate them for her. So was he brought here as a result from his own timeline, or was he created in the image of their memory of him for that very same purpose? Because, you know, their fear isn't the monoliths themselves, but the people, and he would be the key to all of this. That's an interesting way to bridge all of that crap back together. That's fun. Anyway, I don't really have too much to say on this one. Really, really great episode. Let's see. Let's head over to Patreon. Let's see. Silver Tier, Flint returns. Never thought you'd see this kiddo again, did you? I wasn't sure. You know, with the whole Deke thing and whatever, I never really counted it out that we wouldn't, but I just didn't know how we would bring that back around, though. The lines are blurring more and more between Sarge Coulson and Pachacutic. I think Coulson's death counter has got to be 5 or 6 now, right? He may have secretly be a cat for all we know. When he said the name Sky, the look on her face. Fitzsimmons has now become Fitzsimmons and Deke, the trio working in sync as if Deke has always been part of the team. This was Benson's final appearance. He always felt awkwardly shoehorned in. Makes sense. Like somebody owed a favor. He never fit in with the crew, was merely there for exposition and info dumping, while obviously needing to fill the void of Fitzsimmons while they were in space, so that there was somebody to fill that function on Earth, which they established when they brought him on board. And after this whole little betrayal, probably would make sense if he was like, here it is, I fucked up, here you go, I'm out. But yeah, kind of sucks though to kind of be that discardable. What's going on with the Chronicoms? I've said my piece with it right now. Next week is the first half of the season finale. See you then. Thank you, Silver Tier. Then we got, let's head over here. We got Cyber. When Sarge yelled out Sky, even though Sarge wouldn't know her name, will never not send shivers down my spine. Also, Deke's puppy look when he saw that he was helping Fitzsimmons was so cute. Agreed. What Izel did to Coulson reminds me of an episode of Black Mirror. I don't think I would know how to react to such an infinite ultimatum. For me, although it wouldn't be my family or loved ones, because they would get into this, they would get it that this is an ultimatum. But for me, my breaking point would be losing my dog and the creation of the monolith like that. I'd probably find a way to fake it out long enough to stop that cycle, get to a safe place, trigger warding, find an exit strategy to not let her know info about resorting to the creation monolith. How would you have handled Izel on that plane? I would have tried to have gotten the football My thought process in that was like when Yo-Yo zipped out and got the thing away from her, use whatever remaining time she has with her power to flip the switch and eject. Just take Benson and the football, or just the football. She can't do anything without it. So I don't know. But then that would have left one or somebody else vulnerable. So like, I don't know that that's a perfect plan, but I don't know. I don't really have a lot of good ideas otherwise. I actually thought for a second that when she took Yo-Yo's body after she stole the ball, that S.H.I.E.L.D would run out the escape room, and then Mac and Benson would leave the containment room as Yo-Yo snaps back into the chamber and they lock her in there. But yet again, that didn't happen. See, that was also another thing that I thought was going to happen as well. That exact scenario. Because again, S.H.I.E.L.D doesn't really understand her power. It's never really brought up or been questioned. And again, I think that would be so funny for her to have done that. And yes, I kind of wish that would have happened. That would have been really funny. Also, that end credit scene with Flint, though. The show's so good at callbacks and circlebacks. It's funny how we forgot about the Chronicoms for a bit. I never really forgot about them. I just never really knew how that was going to reconverge with what we're doing right now. Is it me, or does that one Hunter Chronicom look like an illegitimate child between Terminator 2 model young Robert Patrick and Neil Patrick Harris from How I Met Your Mother? No offense to the actor, but he made me double check the season cast during that scene. I've seen this guy in a bunch of different things. I can definitely see the comparison that you're making, for sure. I kind of see the vision. I can never remember his name, but he's been in so many things. But yeah, I get you. Let's see. Katie B. What S.H.I.E.L.D did to Benson was beyond messed up. Zosha the pirate lady would never. Do you think that what Thomas said about his coma was true? Was it a manifestation of what Benson feared was true? I mean, the monolith would have no way of knowing. It's based on, as we know it, a creation of your own mind. None of that would have been knowable. And I don't think the monolith would know it either. It just knows what you're afraid of and it plays to it. I'm 100% on board with the fact that it was just a manifestation of Benson's fears, which, as established, we knew that going into it, is why it's like, I just kind of gotta, I guess, turn my brain off that it just happens a lot in media where people just fall for that stuff without any kind of extra limitations of their own mind. Like I've always had that problem, like in like TTRPGs and stuff like that, when you fall under a spell or whatever. At least in that case, it's like you have to believe. You believe it tricks you into being real. But there's never really something like that's a magical effect. There's never anything like that in these types of things, and people just like, oh, it's that person, blah blah blah, and like we know it's fake. Like and everybody falls for it. I don't know. I love that we moved from character saying Fitzsimmons to the Fitzsimmons team now. Team Fitzsimmons, and the Deke has inserted himself into the family trade. It was endearing, if not slightly embarrassing, to see him struggle to join the classic Fitzsimmons brainstorming sesh at the beginning. True, very true. He's once so desperately to fit in with the grandparents this time around. It was so great to see him get the rhythm towards the end and manage to impress Fitz. And that was probably one of my favorite moments of the episode, I gotta be honest. What's your take on the current Sarge situation? Do you think he is how we get Coulson back, or is this show messing with our expectations? What do you think? What do you think of the show's decision to not reveal what was in the letter Coulson gave to Daisy in the season 5 finale? I don't know what the Sarge situation, man. I mean, it could very well if he continues to escalate or go on down this path, we might just lose him again. I have to imagine he's not going to he's not going to permanently stick around. I feel like he's going to sacrifice himself in the end, and they're going to have to lose him all over again. And then Daisy will finally actually maybe share the letter with us in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. But if it is how we get Coulson back in some way, I'm not going to be opposed to it. Also, Flint's back under somehow even stranger circumstances than Deke's. Who could have seen that coming? I most certainly could not have. And that's all we got for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this week, man. Anyway, guys, thank you all for your questions, and I want to know what you guys thought. How do you feel about this episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you want to get early access, or you submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts for me to read in these episodes, you can do all that over there as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out Angela Burr, Adriana Melee, Lila Chanson, and Kiana Chanel. Thank you guys so much for becoming safest here on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that I'm going to take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. And as always, I'm going to give a huge special thank you to all of our channel legends. Thank you guys so much for all of your additional support. You and the patrons allow us to do all the things that we do over here at this point and help mitigate all the bullshit on YouTube with the copyright. You make it possible to keep this stuff going. I also want to thank everybody here on the channel itself, because without y'all, we wouldn't even be here, guys. You guys are the reason we keep on doing this every week. I love you guys, and thank you for your patience, and that's it for this video. Take care, everybody.